What up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Rogers, man. I'm coming to y'all with another banger. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm gonna be talking about a couple of things that I noticed with this builder in 2K26's like new builder mode. I see a lot of creators kind of like walking over it. They were doing the in-depth view. I'm gonna try to make it quick and simple for y'all. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but I'm gonna talk about a few things that I noticed, and it's in relation to these guard builds here that we're getting ready to see. The first one is going to be Baron Davis here. So if you notice on Baron Davis, he has an 85 perimeter defense. He got a 91 steal, 46 interior defense. In my opinion, on a 6'2 guard, this is pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. 88 driving layup, 87 driving dunk. This is like your all-around PG with a good pass accuracy, good speed, things like this. If I was going to be a point guard, I would try to aim for something like this. As a matter of fact, in my 2K25 point guard builds that I made, they did have an 85 perimeter defense and a 91 steal, and for me personally, I found that to be super effective. Like, I wasn't a defensive liability, right? I was able to play help defense, get steals, even on ball steals, and I plucked a lot of guards that tried to kind of like left right, if y'all know, you know, the little right. So I was able to stop them a lot of the time. I got a lot of stops, and I think I enjoyed that overall. But on these other guard builds that we're gonna go see next, I just want y'all to kind of pay attention to the defensive ratings and things like that, right? So the next one we got here is Kyrie Irving, right? Kyrie's a good guard, very quick, shifty, but if you notice here, his perimeter defense is at 74. I've noticed in this video, I don't know what 2K's obsession is with this 74, but almost every guard outside of Baron Davis, and there are some small forwards I noticed that had that too, they're leaning more towards this 74 perimeter defense and like low steal. It's like 60, between like a 60 and 70 steal. I don't understand what the obsession was with this, or if this is just because these are template builds. I don't know, but maybe when it comes down to like playing play now or something like that, maybe every guard having like a 74 defense keeps the gameplay and play now modes even. I don't know if these are thresholds potentially for certain badges when you get into my career and start playing online modes, but I kind of picked up on that. As you can see here, again, we got a 6'7" point guard, 225, 7'1" wingspan, and he's got a 74 perimeter defense, a 73 steal, and 65 interior defense. I'm a guard that when I make my builds, I like to put interior defense on. I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm not going to be a defensive liability in the paint. I usually go for about 65 to 70 interior defense as a guard, even if I am a shorter guard. And the reason why is because I'm able to get a lot of those bump stops in the paint and kind of like hem up the guards from like doing contact dunks and things like that. And it actually helps out defensively. It makes them more defensively consistent. And I don't know if y'all pay attention to y'all builds when y'all making them, but if you notice, your defensive consistency in your like my player card kind of like helps you. I try to keep mine at about like a 77 to 80 defensive consistency, and then offensive consistency from past 2Ks. Usually the higher that is, the more consistent you are on the offensive side as well. So make sure y'all pay attention to those things when y'all making y'all player. But again, we got Damian Lillard. We know he's not like a great defender, but even him, 74, 41, and a 60 steal. Again, we got another one with 74 perimeter defense. I don't know if that's, again, a threshold, maybe a new threshold, leak. But I don't know. We got that, and then you know, we got some other things as far as like builds and things like that, where the small forwards, which I believe would be more towards the end, we're able to get the same like 74 defensive. I think they're gonna show them here. Here again, and they'll show you like, here we go again, DeMar DeRozan, 74 perimeter defense, 67 steal. Like, and he's a small forward, so 6'6", 6'9". I don't know if they are, if this is just like a play now thing, like, or is 74 defense getting ready to be like a viable option for people? Because imagine putting 74 defense, perimeter defense on your player and being able to use more attributes towards other things, right? Like, I don't know. That's been my thought process. We got an 82 speed, 80 agility. This seems like they're trying to keep the gameplay like even paced. So when Mike Wang starts saying, they increase the game speed by 10%, I'm noticing a lot of builds are having that 80 something speed, 79, 80 agility, or that 85 speed with ball. And I don't know how effective that's going to be, but those are just things that I'm paying attention to. Again, we got Carmelo Anthony. And he got a 74 perimeter, 70 interior, 60 steals. So I don't know. It seems like 74 defense could be a viable option this year. I don't know if y'all paying attention to it or not. I also wanted to talk about the build specialization here. In this build specialization, I think this is dope. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the dev team for the build specialization here, man. I think this is a wonderful tool, man. I do think that they could capitalize on this a little bit, right? I come from the era of like that 2K16, 2K17 vibe. 2K17, we had this thing called the Grand Badge, and if you played in that era, man, y'all know that Grand Badge is crazy, and the grind for it was crazy. And I kind of feel like they're giving us a trip down memory lane by making us complete these challenges or requirements, right, for these specializations, right? I kind of feel like once you complete all whatever they have for requirements and you get through everything and become this elite playmaker or shooting guard or finisher or defender or rebounder, they should give you this like under the feet kind of and make it activate, like with takeover or whatever, and allow you to have like super dribbling ability to make people fall, or super dead eye ability to be able to just knock down tough shots or deep shots or something like that. I think that would give us more of that arcade that we're kind of looking for, but within reason though, right? Like if you don't have this, like you're not going to be this elite shooter or something like that. Like I think we kind of need to get back to that a little bit, where like we can have arcadey things, but the core gameplay is, like really good. So shout out to 2K. I'm really excited for this as a feature. I want to explore this. But again, like I said, I wasn't gonna keep y'all too long. I just wanted to let y'all know the little things that I picked up on. And yes, for those of y'all who are wondering, I am the guy that made the initial tweet to Mike Wang asking him about like increasing the height cap. And I do want to shout y'all out, because a lot of y'all came to me with positivity about the tweet and said that like it was tweet of the year, and it was like the most goated tweet of the 2K26 news cycle. So I definitely appreciate y'all for that. And I just want to kind of like let y'all know that when I asked this question, I definitely asked this question with the intent of being able to like have more animations to use for not just smaller players but taller players, and animations in general, right? So like he was referring to more like your layup packages and several other things, which I hope that those several others aren't just limited to layup packages. I hope that translates to the hop jumpers, the spin jumpers, things like that. I'm not one of those that use the hop jumper or the spin jumper as like dribbling means, but anything that can help us be more creative, right? Have more of a creative process, I'm all for. I'm truly a shot creator at heart, and I believe that I'm one of the best shot creators that have ever graced the 2K community. I just have not been much of a content creator for it, but starting in 2K26, y'all will see me a lot more. I'm excited to bring y'all new content, so make sure again y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out, man.